gentlemen, welcome to the channel. If you're just joining or if you're joining later, my name's Ryan Nexus, and today we're going to be talking about Destiny 2 and the cancellation of Destiny 2 and how the current state is and all the development involving all that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's get started, guys. Make sure to let me know in the comments if the audio is off or something. Let me go double check the audio. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so first things first, if you get into Destiny 2 here, recently, there's going to be this little crate up here in the top left-hand corner that's going to be different things that's announcing and stuff like that. But also, I already claimed it, but there is a there'll be another notification here where you can go to a web address from Bungie, and then you can claim some special exclusive rewards from entering the codes that they give you. Make sure to check that out. Also, I'm gonna go check out the new activities they've added into Destiny 2 since the announcement of the cancellation, and yeah, let's go and check that out. There's this new kind of meta event going on in Destiny 2 right now that appears on all these different destination planets and stuff. And this one is it's like this corruption type event. And I mean, these devs have been working their butts off trying to make this game in a good state where they could just leave it. And I mean, not trying to blame anyone, but Sony, you know, gotta get your stuff together, guys. Gotta get your stuff together. And you know, they could really learn something from this other company I know, ArenaNet. ArenaNet makes Guild Wars games, and they're very known for supporting their games and helping maintain all of their games, even the really old ones. Like Guild Wars Reforged was a game that came out in 2005 as Guild Wars 1, or just Guild Wars. And then they reimagined and reinvented the game. It's still the same exact game that was released in 2005, but it's like reimagined, and they're adding more content to it now after all those years. And then the ArenaNet company said they're going to continue to support all 3 Guild Wars games after all that time. And so, I mean, it's really, really sad to see like a company like Bungie, which is so good at making Destiny games, just gets shut down from Sony. And I've noticed that a lot lately with all these major companies and stuff, like some of Xbox and some of Sony also. And it just seems like the gaming industry is just going down, especially with the MMO genre, except for the Guild Wars genre is doing good. So yeah, make sure to check out some of my other Guild Wars videos and also my music videos I do on YouTube. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And the subscribing part is free, guys. It is free. There's no money involved with the subscribing feature on YouTube. On Twitch, it is called a follow, and you can just follow for free on Twitch. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to play this new kind of corruption event in Destiny 2 that just appeared within the last few days. And it's like this little mini event that progresses into a big meta event, and it's kind of similar to the ones on the Final Shape expansion one with let's see, let me show you here real quick here, guys. So it's gonna be kind of like the one in the Pale Heart, where it kind of progresses and gets bigger as you play it. Also, there's it's also similar to the one on Neomuna, where it's like this big meta kind of event happening, except for it's not timed as much. It's not really timed the same way like that one is. So this one you just kind of progress, and it gets bigger and bigger as you play it. So yeah, I love also how they did. Hold on. I also love how they did all the progression in. Sorry about that. I gotta answer this. Sorry about that. So I love how they made this kind of corruption event revolved around this corruption, and it's funny because kind of ironic because the corporate agency that canceled the game franchise is all corrupted. So it's kind of like a play on words, almost like our kind of a thing to corruption. It's kind of funny how they did that if you think about it. But also, yeah, let's go ahead and play some of this event. Let's see if we can get it. There's more. There's like these normal enemies that are in the corruption event that used to be like regular enemies, but now they're like corrupted enemies. And they even have like different enemies in here that will become like boss type enemies that used to be just regular enemies. Yeah, this is just one of the small areas that has it. This is the EDZ that I'm in right now that has it. But like they have it in the Cosmodrome, they have it on Nessus, and all those locations like that. This corruption event will appear. And it just shows to tell you that the Destiny game was doing so well, and they really had potential until Sony just ended them. Like they really had potential. Although I gotta say, most games when they're getting canceled, they just let go of all things and they don't put out the best updates at the end of the lifespan of them. But with Destiny, they worked hard. These devs worked hard trying to get this game up and running and in a good state to where it would be left off after there was no more updates. And I feel kind of bad for these. Actually, I do feel bad for these devs that they're working so hard for a thing they're so passionate about, and they just straight up get canceled by Sony. I mean, it's very sad to see, and this is a very beloved game by many people. It has a lot of story and lore to it, and a lot of emotional moments in it and stuff like that. And I think, you know, it's very sad to see a game like this go down, especially since this one's kind of like a fluke game that, you know, you see all these other games get canceled, but this one is still loved by the player base so much, and that's not really a reason why they're canceling it. Because, like, here's one of those bosses right here, guys, that I was talking about. We can take him out real quick. Okay, here we go. Alright, so, like, and then, like, we're gonna get this loot here. I'll show you what we can get from it. So you can get, like, different tier weapon items and stuff like that. And also they reinvented the director. So now you can go to, instead of going to the portal like you always did, that people always hated, they redid the portal, and they worked on building this reimagined director kind of thing in the destinations UI. And they reinvented all of this. They added different meta kind of events throughout the solar system that are these corruption events. They also did the seasonal activity. Let me see what that is here. Let's go over to that real quick. So they have a seasonal activity in the moments of triumph, and we're gonna go back over there and check out what they changed in the tower, guys. Because they even changed the look of the tower within like a week or two time. And the most shocking thing is that they introduced all these massive visual changes to the game in like a very small amount of time. And that small amount of time was at the very end of the announcement of the cancellation of Destiny 2. And this shows that they could have added so much more content that would have been really good to play if they wouldn't have canceled the game. Like, I mean, it would have been so much content. And yeah, let's see, let's go and check out here. So they made this tower look reminiscent of the Destiny 1 tower with this kind of middle section right here. It looks very reminiscent of the Destiny 1 tower, that middle section right there. And yeah, I think they improved it a lot. Not just with the visuals, but with the gameplay mechanics. Like, there's now these new aspects, which I got from Ikora. I got a new aspect from Ikora. Let's go and check that out real quick here. So on the Void aspects, there's a new aspect. I haven't gotten it quite unlocked yet, but I did claim it. It does all this here. So once re-died, press your melee ability to begin siphoning energy from all combatants in front of you, dealing damage and gathering overshield and class ability energy from each target. Soul siphons damage scales by the enhanced benefit of melee stat. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That can give you an overshield and just like siphon energy from the enemies when you kill them. I need to unlock that, but we're going to be working on some other stuff here. And I'm going to show you all the different things. There's also Lodi over here that you can talk to for a new mission after you talk to Ikora or whatever. And Lodi is actually in the tower now. And he has some stuff to say. I already talked to him already on this character, but make sure to check him out. He's over here in the tower. He's kind of just floating here. Kind of funny how he just floats there. He's kind of magical, whatever now. See if he has anything to say since I already talked to him. No. Because I already talked to him before, so. But let's also check out some of those rewards that you can get from getting those codes redeemed. So let's see if I can find them here. I may have them in my vault right now. Actually, I think I may have one of these weapons on. Let me see here. Here it is. This one's actually not from the codes, but this one's from the Moments of Triumph stuff that you can do. And this one here, let's go and check it out real quick. So it says Quantum Nova. Long press X to consume a portion of this weapon's reserves to over-pressurize it and cause it to dramatically weaken targets for a short duration. This effect duration scales with the amount of ammo consumed and is paused when while it's holstered. Yeah, that's pretty cool that I can do like this create this like Nova type effect on enemies. And make sure to check that weapon out while it's still in Moments of Triumph. Now, I'm not sure if they're gonna have like the seasonal activities just in an automatic rotation, like, you know, with the Festival of Lost and the Dawning and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they're gonna have those just on an automated rotation. There won't be anything new on those activities, but it'd be nice to see if they did kind of an automated holiday rotation like they do in Guild Wars, on Guild Wars 1. Because like for all those years in Guild Wars 1, they had those holiday events still kind of in a rotation. For a long time while it was in maintenance mode, it still had a bunch of like it would rotate automatically and you could do all those activities and stuff in it, but you couldn't get new rewards. Now that they're doing Guild Wars Reforged, which is Guild Wars 1 just re-updated and stuff, and Guild Wars Reforged is the type of game that, you know, it's an old game, but they're still supporting it. Now, like, since this game is so old, I mean, they could if they have enough time before they cancel off and fire all the dang staff. I mean, it'd be nice to put these seasonal events on an automation rotation, where they just automatically pop up during that time of the year on that date. And that'd be really cool to see if they did that. But, I mean, I don't know. They may not have enough time to do that anymore because they are now canceled. And the Bungie, I found out that the entire Destiny team is more likely going to be laid off. It looks very, very grim for the Destiny team. I feel very bad for them that they're just getting let go like that. And it's not just let go. I mean, they're basically just getting fired for no reason. Because, I mean, they're working their butts off making all this content before the end of the game ends. And, I mean, it's just really crazy to see how passionate they actually truly are about this game. And they, you know, it's not just from their work perspective, but I can see in some of this that they're actually passionate about the creativity behind it. Because they put all their creativity into this new Corruption update. And I see that, you know, I mean, I just see some major creativity that just sparked as soon as their last opportunities they had to do it. Like, I mean, it's almost like they were being controlled by higher up people to make what they had to make, and they couldn't be creative at any time until it was too late. It was kind of like you know, like a corporate moment like you'd see in Cyberpunk almost. Like, it's kind of crazy the kind of post-economical kind of situation we're in, where these big corporate agencies will just not care about these smaller industries that produce their quality items, but instead they just completely quit working on them because they can't work on it anymore, because Sony just, I mean, I gotta say, that's why I do not like PlayStation, okay? In my opinion, but I don't like PlayStations, not because of the consoles or anything like that, or the games, but because of how they run their corporation. And I know Xbox does the same kind of thing with some things, but not nearly as bad. And I know that's my opinion, but yeah, let me know in the comments below after you see this video on YouTube or whatever, what you think about Sony and how they're canceling Destiny 2 and stuff like that. So we're just gonna play a little bit longer, guys, then I gotta go do something. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I got a tier 5 gear piece from that chest from doing the event. Let's go. Okay, so I may have to clear some of my inventory space out later because I'm running out of space. But yeah, we may do a second part to this video and see what they have to offer in Destiny 2 now. I may show you the aspect once I get it unlocked. I may show you in another video the aspect that you can unlock. And yeah, it's not just the aspect. I mean, they've improved the quality of the game. They're squashing a bunch of bugs that needs to be squashed at their last moments at Bungie. I mean, it's like, it truly shows that they do have a passion for this game. It's just they were being controlled by the higher ups, and they couldn't do what they were passionate about because of them. And so, I mean, it's kind of crazy that, and they did all these updates really, really fast when they first got let know that they were going to be gone and ending Destiny. They just started doing these updates really, really fast with this game, and they weren't just like rushed or anything. They were rushed, but they were also passionate about it, so they turned out good. Like, I noticed like these updates are actually turning out really good, even though they're being rushed out the door, because they're truly trying to be passionate about the thing they love before they're let go. And so yeah, that's all I have to say about that. We'll go and continue this live stream in another video here soon. I may do another live stream, or I may just do a YouTube video. We'll see. But yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and make sure to check out Destiny 2 if you can. It's changed for the better, and I think there's a lot of new content in it that's normally wouldn't be in it, but there's not going to be any more content after this, just letting you know. So and don't get your hopes up for a Destiny 3. I know I said in one of my videos, what if Xbox bought out Bungie and stuff like that, but I mean, truly that might happen if Xbox were to buy out Bungie from Sony, and then like maybe help them rebuild the gaming franchise, like kind of like how they did with Fable. How, like, you know, because like Fable originally was owned by a different company, Lionhead Studios, right? And now it's owned by that one company that does the Forza games. And so like they can still always recreate and reimagine this game franchise just from another company if they have to, with Xbox, if Sony gives up on this company. So it'd be nice to see if they ever did that someday. That'd be a dream come true if they could actually create a Destiny 3, kind of like they did with the Fable franchise. But yeah, let me know in the comments below about that. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. It's free to do it. And also follow me on Twitch. I sometimes stream on here also. And yeah, see y'all guys next time. I'm going to end the stream right here. I'll continue in the next one.